So now the great debate here, Figgy.
Hmm.
I think we all agree Brett Baty and Mark Vientos, one of the two or both, earned a spot in the opening day roster. If you want to go by spring stats, I'm not someone who's huge on that, but if you want to say prove yourself in the spring to get on the final roster spot, I think Mets fans would have pulled their hair out, me my non-existent hair, if it was Darin Ruf over Baty and Vientos. Instead, it's LoCastro, who you can argue late game pinch hitter, defensive replacement, a guy who does something for the team in late innings that can help you win ball games. You'd rather that than a Ruf who you haven't. But I think it would have been really cool for Mets fans here, Figgy, that home opener you welcome Brett Baty. And maybe in a week it happens. Maybe there's an injury. Hopefully not. Something happens.
Oh, God, Jake.
A weekend, they're like, the mush god. Stop. Hey, stop talking. But it would have been a cool moment for especially Baty, who, 11 games, you saw some power, you saw a smooth swing, and then the thumb injury got the best of him. It would have been cool for him to be there in front of the fans on the home opener. Vientos against lefties, with Vogelback not be able to hit lefties. Mm-hmm. That would have been an interesting option. The Mets went the route of, like you said, get them reps, in the minors, and then maybe they're up by Cinco de Mayo or whenever it is. Maybe it's late April, maybe it's sometime in May. These guys will be here. I think Mets fans got to remember, this season is long. We know injuries well. I hate to be mush, but it's just a fact. It's not even me mushing. The Mets are known to be hurt. Guys get hurt. These guys will be here sooner rather than later, but I could understand the frustration that you don't get to see one of these young guys to open what could be a championship season.
Yeah, you're looking across town and you see all the excitement with Volpe making the Yankees as their opening day shortstop, right?
Volpening day.
Tremendous story for them, and it's something that Yankee fans wanted. They wanted the youth, they wanted the enthusiasm, they wanted the young player who maybe will help change up what their lineup looks like. For the Mets, it's different, right? You have all those players in place. You have guys who hit to contact. You have guys who can run. You have speed. So you have all those things already. When it comes to those, to Baty and Vientos has more experience at the upper levels and, has mashed for the last 3 years at the AAA level. Should have more of an opportunity as a right-handed pinch hitter if, say, Tommy Pham doesn't work out. But you're going to go with Tommy Pham first. On Baty's behalf, he doesn't have a lot of upper-level seasoning. He came up and, it was way before he should have come up. But at the end of it, you're looking for a complete prospect, a guy that's not overwhelmed by being in the major leagues, a guy who, yes, he comes off the injury, and that's what you're looking. He looked really good in spring training, and you wanted to have him win a job. He did everything that he could possibly do. It just wasn't going to be his time unless there was an injury where he just slid right in. If there was an injury to Escobar, it's a no-brainer. He's going to be your third baseman, and he's your third baseman in the future. Remember, Escobar is here for one more year this season. So if Escobar starts out a little bit slow like he did last year, it's quite possible that they just cut ties as well. This is a new Met regime. They're not afraid to like I always say, buy 6 nuggets and throw 3 out the window. They got that kind of cash. So if it's going to make the team better, then we'll see if that is a possibility when it comes to Baty and when he's going to make his 2023 debut.